Hi guys, my name's Lennon K. And this is my first video. This is the makeup look I'm going to be doing for you today. It's glowy, it's dewy, it's pink and cool and different. And I'm going to be using the Colourpop by Carucci She palette and the Her palette. And here's what the She palette looks like. It's rosy, it's sparkly, it's pretty, it's got some matte shades along the bottom row. And I'm not going to be doing swatches today because if you want to see a swatch video, there's so many on YouTube. So today I'm just going to be doing a tutorial, and I'm going to be doing a makeup look, obviously. And also my next video will be an outfit look also inspired by the She palette. So if you are interested in that, please keep watching and please like and subscribe. God, that sounds so weird saying, but and comment because I'd love to meet you and I hope to be doing more videos like this. So let me know what you think and keep watching. Hi guys, so I'm going to start by prepping my lips and prepping my skin. Today I'm going to be using the Glossier Balm.com on my lips and the Armani primer on my skin. I'm not sure the name of it. This is actually just a sample, so I'm just trying it out. But I'll leave the name in the description box and I'll let you know what I think. It looks pretty good. So next I'm going to prime my eyelids. I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This is just the classic one. And I like applying it by putting a little bit on the back of my hand and kind of spreading it out, warming it up with my finger, and then just tapping it onto my eyelid. Next, I'm going to set that with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I have the mini travel size because I lose / break everything. This one's actually broken. It's broken. So using a little bit, this is an e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I'm just dusting it on my eyelid to help the shadows blend better. So today for the lids, I'm using the Carucci. God. Today for my lids, I'm using the Carucci by Colourpop Fem Rosa palette. So I am using a Morphe 433 brush. It looks like that. I'm starting with this shade right here. I believe it's called Deer. It's a matte shade. I'm going to use that all over the crease. And you can just use whatever big fluffy blending brush you have. So I'm starting in the crease. See guys, it's like super pigmented. And then I'm going in with this other orangish matte shade called Duchess, I believe. This is Duchess, and I'm using that to layer. And I'm going back in with the Colourpop blending brush, just a clean Colourpop blending brush, and blending that out. Next I'm taking Empress, and it's a metallic color, because like, let's be real here. Okay, so I ended up not using brush and just going in with my finger, because that seems to be like what makes it the most like shiny and glittery and pigmented. So this is a Marc Jacobs Highliner and the color is Brownie. I'm just staying really close to the lash line. And I'm not really worried about the line too much. I'm going to smudge it out anyway. But this is just going to add a little definition. I'm using an e.l.f. pencil brush to just smudge that out. So now I'm going back in the Fem Rosa palette, and I'm using the same Morphe 433 brush on the same brush, and I'm using this darker matte color. It's called Damsel, and I'm just gonna pop that in the inner corner. God, I said inner corner. I meant I'm gonna pop that in the outer corner. Now I'm gonna switch over to the other eye, and I'll be right back. So now that I'm done with at least some of the eye portion, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the fallout with a makeup wipe. Alright, so for my base today, I'm going to be using a mixture of the Nars Sheer Glow and the Armani Luminous Silk. Just because the color is not perfect on either one, so I'm gonna kind of be using the Nars in the lighter areas, then kind of contouring / making my skin kind of dewy with the Armani Luminous Silk. But first, before I do any of that, I'm gonna actually cover all my dark spots with concealer. This is the Tarte Mercier. Oh god, I just butchered that so bad. This is the Creaseless concealer from Tarte. I'm putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use a concealer brush. Go in on them dark spots. I'm gonna let that set for a moment while I do my brows. I don't know why I keep like shutting my mirror. It's a weird habit. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm using a e.l.f. brow brush to brush them up and out. Okay, now I'm using a super broken Anastasia brow definer. Now they're done. JK. The Nars Sheer Glow. This is a flat foundation brush, and I'm kind of just going to use this in the center of my face. Now I'm going back in with the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I'm using the Mercier translucent powder. And this is just like a tapered brush. A tapered brush. So now I'm gonna go in with a Real Techniques powder brush, just swirl it around in the top and set. I'm only setting the parts of my face where I'm gonna put bronzer. Now going in with the Armani Luminous Silk, shaking it first, applying a little to the back of my hand. And I'm kind of using this on the perimeters of my face. And down my neck. Very important. Next, I am going to start bronzing off the face, and for this, I am excited to use the Colourpop by Colourpop Her Palette. I'm not going to be using all the shades in the palette because I truthfully did not really love the highlighter, but I am going to be using Dame the bronzer. Let me show you what it looks like. I am going to be using the bronzer Dame and the blush Mistress. So here's what it looks like. And like at first glance, the bronzer looked really ashy toned, but it kind of warms up once it's on the skin. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. So I'm using a Morphe blush brush. And you guys, there is like a lot of kick up. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a lot of kick up from Colourpop powder products. So you might just want to be careful of that. So when you're contouring your jawline, you just want to, you're not on this side, you're kind of on the underneath side. And then just blend down your neck. I'm using just a little bit more, just kind of here. All right, so now I'm using, it's insane, right? So now I'm using the blush Mistress. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish off the eyes. We're going back to the She palette, and we're mixing these two colors. They are Dear and Duchess, and on the lower lash line. And staying really, really close to the lower lash line. Now I'm going to go back to the top, and I'm going to blend out just a little bit more. Curl the lashes. It's just a Revlon eyelash curler. It's like 99 cents. I'm using the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes. And I'm going to finish off my brows just using a clear brow gel. We're going to move on to highlight. Today I'm using the Kylie Jenner Ultra Glow in Fiji. It's literally so much product. I haven't even used more than like this. This is how much you need to shine bright like a freaking diamond. look at that glow. Blending it in with the Morphe E49. Clean pencil brush to dot a little bit in my inner corner. Last but not least, I'm going to finish off with lips. I'm using a Bellamy Pierre. This is just a nude lip pencil. And I'm just gonna really, really lightly line my lips. Just seriously, just for a little definition. Next, I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline.